If you are not careful, people will drag you into their healing process. Yes, even at corporations, and here is how. So let's start with the private gurus, those who left corporations because they got burned out, they had all sorts of problems, and now they are selling their courses on how to fix you because apparently you also have the same problem. You have no idea how many people I know and there are out there who is doing that. These are the burnout coaches, these are the limiting self-belief coaches, these are the mental health in the workplace coaches and gurus, and everything that is related to the workplace. They find one niche and they double down on that. And when you start talking to them, you realize that they are having those problems. And they are using their courses, their teaching, their speeches, their keynote talks, and, spreading the message around a certain topic to heal themselves. And they drag everybody into it. But here is the news flash. Just because you had an experience, it doesn't mean that you can help others to handle those experiences. And the greatest example of the madness is the latest one, the menopause coaches. Now, these are the women around 50s, and they go around in corporations and in conferences and in seminars talking about menopause in the workplace. And they are handing out advices that I don't know what makes them qualified to hand out these advices. So once again, they are going through something, probably they found it challenging, and now they are projecting it to everybody. And they are giving out advice that probably is medically incorrect. And I don't really know how corporations should use these, advices. But here is the craziest story about how organizations drag you into these healing processes. A few years ago, I was in the corporate office, and all of a sudden, everybody started talking about employee assistance program, divorce coaches. And I'm like, what the hell is a divorce coach? And why do we need that in here? Anyway, long story short, I found out that the head of that department was going through a divorce, this lady, and now she wanted to have everybody to have access to this. And I'm like, are we all going through divorce, or what are we doing here? She wanted to drag the entire organization into her healing process. And this is exactly what's happening with the mental health and the well-being gurus at the workplace right now. Everybody apparently needs a well-being initiative and a mental health initiative. Well, that's just simply not true. So yeah, be careful and just watch out who is dragging you into their healing process.